What is the crack, ladies and gentlemen? It's Gibboeire here with another episode of World of Warcraft in the Kronos 2 server. Hey, how doing? Okay, here we are, finally at the penultimate episode, I reckon, of this leveling series. We are finally going to ding 60. There is no way in fucking hell, no matter how lost, distracted, or confused I get in this episode, that we are not dinging. This is happening, and it is happening now. So, let's go get giggity fucking stuck into this shit. I didn't do any auction house stuff the last time. I logged out because I was shit tired, so I just decided to go to bed. We need to kill approximately 3 more of these things. These glorious things. I'd love to take one of these things for a walk, wouldn't you? Could you imagine going down the street with one of these on leash?
I need to get
kind of like, you know, your neighbor waves at you with your dog and you're like, sup, got my carrion grub. It'd be fucking fantastic.
I don't
we have 3 quests that we're going to complete. This one's going to be completed fairly shortly, as we only need to get approximately 3 of these killed. I say approximately, you know, you never know. Drop rates and all that shiz. We also need to kill, I think it's about 16 Plague Hound runts. How many did you give me? Just 1, no worries. And we need to kill another 22 Plague Blats, but to be honest with you, I don't see it taking that long. It's likely that we're going to ding long before that, because we've got so much rest at this stage, like that there's no way we're not gonna not need it. If that made sense. There's a strange formulation of a sentence. My mic isn't arriving till the 5th of December, as it transpires. I actually, I logged on this morning because I never got like a fucking email from them.
I don't
that was only 1 point, wasn't it? Yeah, fuck it, what can you do? Yeah, I never got an email from them, so I was like, oh, I thought it was an NPC. I was getting a bit concerned, and then I looked and I was like, oh, it's not even dispatched yet. Well, you know, that's not good in terms of it getting to me today. And then I was like, oh yeah, 5th of December. So, yeah. I think I understood that at some stage, but during my, tiredness and stuff like that, I interpreted that, which I believe that's a Monday. So I just interpreted that as being this Monday, so who knows? Who knows? But it means that the boom stand that comes with it is likely to arrive at the same time. And I'm kind of happy about that. So that's kind of neat. I think I would have been pissed if it arrived and then I had to kind of like hammer some kind of fucking setup to make it work together. Oh, I have no poisons on. That's why we're taking so long to do that. That, and I only put 1 point on that rupture. Oh no. Whatever. It's going to be fine. I still don't know if that's the most optimum rotation. I don't know what the most exact optimum rotation is. But again, if I do start doing raiding and shit like that, I will look into it.
I don't have enough energy.
Okay, so I've kind of put a bit of thought into what I was going to do with this character and stuff like that, and boom, that probably isn't enough to ding. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stealth, because when I'm talking and I'm not concentrating and I'm taking my sweet ass time to put poisons on and shit like that, bad things tend to happen and I tend to get ganked and shit like that, so let's not let that happen today. Now you all know my strategy, so when I go, invisible and you're running over to gank me, I'm likely to be about 3 feet away and not moving. Okay, I've kind of done a bit of thought about what I was going to do with this series and stuff like that. Because, like, the main driving goal through the whole thing has always been to get to level 60. These fucking debuffs need to seriously go fuck themselves. These aren't the plague bats. These aren't the plague bats you're looking for. Now, just to be clear on the dogs, yeah, we only need the plague hound runs, so we don't need any of these jerks here. So we need to get much further west. Once we get a bit more west, we'll be closer to where we actually hand the quests in as well. And then we will be ready to go. Join Chaos Ninja Lure. Fuck's sake. Oh man, the salt. That's something that World Chat is. People have asked me why I leave World Chat open, because the salt entertains me. A vile tutor. There's a level 60 rogue. Let's just dodge, dip, duck. I should kill her because, we do need, like, PvP on her and all that shit to try and level up, but meh. I'm not going to lose sight of the goal. We are going to focus and we are going to get this shiz done. So anyway, I did put thought into where we were going with it, and the problem, of course, with this series is that we've always had a goal, and the goal was to get to 60. But that's not a problem. That's, hey, there's another fucking runt. Let's go over and kill this jerk. And the bats. Fantastic. Now we're starting to get into where we want to be. Can I go invisible, please? No, never mind. You guys have always told me to hotkey that shit. I should. I should hotkey it to be like one of my mouse keys. Actually, that would make lots of sense. Again, maybe now when I'm fucking 60, I'll probably have to start doing all of that shit. Which isn't too dissimilar from how my original kind of like explorations were kind of changing, how my interface and like add-ons and all that shit. It was pretty much when I got to 60, that's when I started looking at doing things differently from what comes with the base game. So I'm not totally adverse to doing it now that we've kind of reached the end of that journey. So anyway, the goal has always been, as I've said like 2 or 3 times now before I've segued each time, was to get to 60. That's always been that's the end game, isn't it? Like, I want to get to 60 and then fucking, you know, what do I do now? And I can't really continue the series in the current form that it exists under. Before you fucking panic, that doesn't mean I'm stopping. What it means is I can't just log on randomly and just fucking, you know, today we're gonna just fucking, you know, why, we'll do this for the shits and giggles. We'll kill a couple of things, and sure, that's progress, so why not? It won't really work. Like, the whole getting geared for endgame and all that shit, like, that actually, fucking, from what of my understanding started to come to it, that takes a fair bit of planning if you don't have any a priori knowledge of how this shit works, and I sure as fuck don't. Pretty much 90% of the info that I now know about this game has actually come from you guys in the comments section. So this has been a great learning experience for me as well. I've learned a lot more about this game, which is pretty fucking sweet. But it's also made me realize that I need to kind of plan a bit more about what I'm actually going to do in terms of episodes and stuff like that. So rather than just log on and just do random shit, and yes, this means I am continuing the series, by the way, again, I can't stress that enough. Rather than just log on and just doing random shit, like, I'm going to actually have to plan my upcoming episodes. It probably means that there will be an increased time span in between each one. Might be looking at an extra day or two. Like, I'm just going to have to sit down with a pencil and paper and kind of set objectives and goals that need to be achieved, and then we need to achieve them. And that's pretty much what the... Yeah, it's not that good. We just need to kind of, like, set out and achieve them. So that's how this series is going to change. So it's, rather than me just trying to level up and stuff like that, which is going to be impossible since we're now at cap shortly, the plan will be that each episode will be kind of geared towards certain parts of the progress. So like getting a certain bit of gear, achieving a certain reputation, or going to a certain dungeon. And like, if it is a dungeon, like the first one as per usual will always be the full run, but subsequent versions may just be, you know, highlight reels of the funnier shit that's happened in the dungeon. And my plan to do that sort of stuff is, again, rather than using XSplit that like I've been using to record full episodes, I would use the likes of Shadowplay in order to capture the previous 5 minutes of whatever gameplay that I currently have, and then I can create highlight reels, and that's going to make it a lot easier for me. So I've been putting thought into it. Like, I'm not just going to fucking, you know, wing it as I normally do. I am actually going to put a bit more effort into terms of the content creation, because since the main goal has kind of been achieved, I think I need to kind of get the finger out and do an extra bit of work just to kind of make the content still interesting now that the primary goal is pretty much within grasp. So that's pretty much what's going to be happening with this character in the meantime. And I have given it a bit of thought. And basically, I've been watching the stress tests and stuff like that of the Nost/Elysium server things, or whatever that fucking crack is. I've actually started to kind of really watch like other content creators, stuff like that, to get an idea what other options lie out there for me and stuff like that. It's all fucking savage, by the way. It's been very interesting to actually watch. It's a whole world of YouTube that I've never really paid attention to. I have to fucking say, I'm definitely interested in creating a character on Nostalgia, so whatever guise that it does return in. But again, the stress, if it returns. So again, like, I say everything with a pinch of salt, nothing's set in stone, and until the server is actually in front of me, don't assume I'm going to create a character on it. But if it does come into existence, I probably definitely will be. Alright, yeah, we'll go with it. I'll definitely be creating a character on it. There's no two fucking shits about it. And it's likely that my mates who I enjoy playing, that's like a primary thing for me, that I enjoy playing video games with, are going to join me on it as well. So it's going to be fucking great crack if it happens. So I don't want to get my hopes up about it in case it doesn't happen. But if it does happen, it'll be pretty fucking sweet. At least for me, I'll have a good fucking crack. And will I make a series about it? Ah, sure. But I'm definitely looking forward to it. And like I said, I'm feeling a healing character. I don't know, like, I'm not so fond of the colour blue anymore. Red's a nice colour. Who knows? Who knows? Might need a change of scenery. Drop no loot, you're a jerk, but I will skin you and make you into a pair of socks. Fantastic. How are we doing? We need 18 more plague bats, and we need 13 more plague ants? Jesus fuck, man. Oh, you're a gargoyle. Fucking weird looking things. Yeah. I don't know why, but that just totally reminded me of Quasimodo. You know, the fucking Disney movie? Oh, shit. Anyway, I can't stay on for too long. I am hoping to make this one of my shorter episodes. Because I've got shit that I need to do this evening. And I won't be back till about 20 past 9. I have to leave in like an hour or two. I have a wee bit of time. I may actually have more time. I thought I only had about 2 hours before. I may actually have a little bit more time than that. When you guys did offer to bring me into... What dungeon was it? Scolamance? Or... I think it was Scolamance. I can't remember. One of you guys was offering to bring me on that dungeon. I'm definitely going to hit you up the next time for that shit, dude. Really do want to get a look at it. And I've also gotten a lot of tips about kind of like items and gear and stuff like that that I definitely need to look up. So what I need to do is, and this is what my plan is, and it's kind of all come together and really in the past half an hour as I sat down and kind of went, right, what the fuck am I going to do now after this one? And the plan is I am pretty much just going to set pen to paper this evening, and I'm just going to plan out a kind of list of things that I want to achieve in this character before this server potentially goes tits up, or at least as much as I can possibly achieve before the server probably goes to shit. And something that I've kind of thought about recently, which may not apply to everyone, but I feel that it is important to me, is, like, population doesn't necessarily make a good server. I can't remember what I've heard that phrase fucking coined, but I read it recently somewhere, and I think that's definitely true. I think that's something that people... What? Lag? I'm sure. No? Fear, probably. Who knows? But skins, population doesn't necessarily make a good server. So even if the population on the server was to dramatically decrease, I reckon it still will be playable to the extent that I probably could see a fair bit of the end-game content on the rogue. So I'm going to try and see as much of it as I possibly can within the reasonable limits. But I have stated before that population is an important part of this game, or in any multiplayer game. I like to have a massive population pool in the game that I'm actually playing. Don't ask me why, it's just a personal preference, and it doesn't necessarily make or break a game for someone. But to everyone that is worried and concerned about this server dying, because, you know, Kronos is dead and there's only 50 people playing, don't be. Fucking, like, if you're that interested in seeing endgame content, there are going to be other people playing this server, more than likely. So the server will still be functional, I'd say, to some way, shape, or form. Just not necessarily in a form that I would like. And that's likely why I will play on the Stars, because if it does come back, it is going to have the biggest population. So, bleh. Now, I'm not saying that's the most important thing, but it definitely is a pushing factor for me. Definitely. Definitely. I like that mad Zerg rush at the start of Kronos too. That was good fun. And I'm definitely looking forward to a repeat of that madness. That should be good crack. I hope the servers don't crash as much, because that would suck. But anyway, we'll see. Why am I stealthed and wandering around? We have shit that we need to get done, and I would like to get it done in a timely fashion. Because we have taken how many days? Again, deduct, I'd say, about 3 days worth of AFK and PvP. Possibly even 4 now at this stage. Because, you know, I'm lazy. So, probably, I'd say around 10 days to get to 60 of actual gameplay time. Maybe. Not the fastest, but I'm not disappointed with that. That's pretty decent. For me, anyway. The attention span of a goldfish. Let's get him booped. Oh, well, this is great. All the fears. He's not chasing us, even. I get the sneaking suspicion we are disconnecting. Oh dear. Oh, well, he got a load of free hits on us there, I think. Oh, we're still going. Things are happening. Things are happening that are not good. Let's just fucking 360 a few times and we should be okay. See, the problem is when he fears me like this,
I need to get closer.
I'm
out of range. It's too far
I'm no
away.
longer pointing at him, so he's getting free hits on me now.
I need to get closer.
Because, of course, I'm still logged in on the server, so he's registering hits on me, and I'm not registering any back on him, but he's dead now, so it's all G. Well, that was fucking strange. Maybe... Oh, yeah. Oh, here, look. Everyone's actually talking about the lag here at the moment, so potentially we might not ding in this episode. If that happens, it's bullshit. And it's totally a fix, and it's totally me having emailed the fucking people running this server so I can just squeeze one more episode out. That's absolutely what this is. Is it good? Is it good? I thought it was just my internet. Every now and again, like, it usually happens in my house when, like, somebody opens a door. Like, the front door, typically. If somebody opens the front door, whoa. I saw someone say that they had over 1,000 MS, so that's when I looked over and noticed that my bar was red. Mine's 670, so I reckon we're good to kill another one. We're so close, man. Don't fucking crash. This is bullshit. I wanted to get this done. Come on.
That ability. I can't do that. I can't do that.
I am concerned. So we're just gonna plow ahead here with a nice 1k crit there. Boom. Oh, nice. Neat. More stuff that we can sell. So that's gonna be one of the goals. One of the goals is I need to raise 800 gold because I need to purchase my mount. Again, do not send me any fucking gold, peeps. I'll just send it back. Again, I don't mind receiving tips and in accordance with, you know, what's relative to what's happening for unlocking your lockboxes. I don't mind doing that because that's a service being rendered, so it's actually money that's earned. That's okay. And of course, the tips have to be proportional to what I'm doing. So don't fucking send me like bazillion gold just because I unlock your bronze lockbox, because that's bullshit, man. And I will return it. And probably keep 10 silver because, you know, tax, postage costs, and all that shit. You know, I'm not cheap. I am cheap, but I'm a capitalist. Deal with it. I'm only messing. But what I'm saying is just don't you know, think that you're helping me by doing that, because it isn't. It's just going to ruin the fun of actually earning it. And like, while I am really appreciative of anyone that does that, please don't, because I want to go through the buzz of actually earning all that. That was always something that I really loved about fucking WoW, was the money earning in it, like the actual generation of gold through the auction house. My mates always slagged the shit out of me over it. Until they wanted to buy something, they're like, hey, Gibbo, can I get a lend to 2k gold? And I'm like, nope, because I just spent it all on this really stupid trinket. Look at it. It turns me into a potato. I remember when I first bought my engineer, the mount, the fucking bike. Holy shit, man. Like, that's it. I just rode that shit around all day and just kept spamming the jump button so it made the noise. That was good times. I would love to do a dungeon. I'm really in the... I would really actually like to fucking do one right now. I am actually in the mood to do it. I just don't have fucking time, which is kind of shit. So anyway... Have I got a second attack? Yeah, fuck it, why not? 2 seconds. And now, boom, we'll go and keep continuing on our quest to kill the plague bats. People are just so sweet in World Chat. It's fucking hilarious. That's it. Yeah, I think I got off topic there. Yeah, no, I remember fucking, like, people keep asking me why I've left World Chat open and shit. Like, it's fucking hilarious, dude. If you're not Reddit, like, some of this shit that pops up in that is just fucking great. Some of it is absolutely rank, but sometimes people are genuinely very, very funny in World Chat, and it entertains me, so I leave it open. I think it's pretty funny. I don't know. Gotta do something to help you with the whole quest thing. That's actually something that's actually really fun about this whole Let's Play that I've been doing and shit like that. I just get to talk wank for half an hour while I'm playing World of Warcraft, and believe it or not, that actually makes the whole grind process so much fucking easier, because I'm quite distracted from what I'm doing. Which is a negative thing in the sense of that I'm not really paying attention to what I'm actually doing, but it's also a positive thing in the sense of that I'm not really noticing the boring kind of time space it takes for me to get from A to B, to find the mob, to kill it, and all that type of crack. So it does actually make this a bit more entertaining for myself as well. Most definitely. I will admit that it has become strange for me to play video games and not talk. It is weird to sit down and play I don't know, like League or something like that, and then while you're playing it, you're just not saying a word. You're typing your friends, talking to Discord, but you're not actually talking to the camera, so to speak. And that's, I don't know, I'm finding that weird. It is an adjustment that I need to get used to. Most definitely. In terms of the channel, so if you're wondering what's coming up and stuff like that, I'm going to continue making art in the fashion that I have been making. It's just going to be random kind of like funny clips kind of put together and stuff like that. It's just going to be kind of funny shit that's happening while we've been playing. And like kind of updates to the progress of what we're doing on the server, things to that effect. A couple of you have asked about, motherfucking fear, that's still as fuck. A couple of you have asked about 7 Days to Die. There's apparently an update of some sort due for it to come up. So we're waiting for that update to happen before we actually return to the series and we start playing then from days 14 to, or I think it's 15 wrong. Yeah, 15 to like 21. So before we continue that, what we're going to do is we're just basically going to wait for that update to come out just to see what it adds to the content. And then we're just going to hit it back up straight away so that way it's nice and fresh for us. Shit. I think we can just about get away with it. Nice. Well, that was good. That was good. Sometimes I amaze myself with my super secret roguery. Motherfucking fear! I didn't even get my rupture off. That blows. There we go. Nope, well, there we go. Nice. Nailed it. Server isn't crashing again, which is nice. Fuck me, man.
I don't have enough.
Only a Blizzard DDoS as well. You all know it. You all saw it. Someone's over there right now and going, yeah, think you do, but you don't. And they're spamming the buttons and that's not a thing. Jesus fuck. Right. Do I have no food left? Really? Can I eat my carrot? No. No, I need that. Oh, well, we might as well click this thing while waiting to get a bit of health back. Don't gank me. Do 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 do. Don't gank me. That's a I thought it was a mage for a second. You see, it's a priest. You know, the priest is like, yeah, I know, I'm a mana user, I'm disgusting and all but that, but I'm not a dick because I'm not a mage, so I'm just going to ignore you, Gibboeire, and I'm going to keep going. I'm like, thanks, priest. You keep doing you there. You keep heading on by. But if that was a mage would be like, I am a dirty, rotten mage. And I'm just going to gank you, Gibboeire, because fuck you. We're mages and we just want to watch the world burn.
I don't.
Disgusting. Repugnant creatures.
Not enough.
Cannot abide them. Oh, skin them. How are we doing? We are approximately 7,000 experience away. We could just hand in the quest that we have, but I would like to hand in all 3 because once we dig, we're going to get extra gold as opposed to experience from handing in quests. So I want the money because we're going to need it. What are we at in terms of? We're at 323. We're not too bad. When we purchase moves and stuff like that, that's definitely going to affect our stockpile. So there's that to bear in mind as well. I have a couple of plans for ways that I'm going to make gold and stuff like that. You know, skinning is always a viable option as well. Rather than leveling the lever working, we could just sell skins in the auction house, generate income in that fashion. And you don't necessarily have to do the highest tier skins. And I'm probably going to do research on kind of efficient ways of earning gold. And I may actually do videos kind of detailing my exploits in the generation of said funds. And that might be interesting content for you guys then as well. So while I won't necessarily be leveling content, it'll be content relating to how you may progress your character into those final BIS kind of moments and getting all the boxes ticked like your mount and all that type of crack. So I think that's what's going to be the future of this series and this character. Is it's going to be detailing those last kind of like check boxes that you want to do before you finally can say, yeah, I'm ready to do raiding, or yeah, I think I've finally got this character to the end of its kind of life kind of thing, in sense of like it's completed. So I think that's how it's going to go from now on. So that's an idea of what the future of this series holds. I have another video game that I am currently playing at the moment. Again, it isn't WoW related. What should we call it? I have the thumbnails and all that. I know I spoke about it recently, but I haven't actually released any videos for it yet. But I am going to be doing that now that the 7 Days to Die series is at a standstill, because I think that was the last episode of it. Should have automatically released last night, or it is tonight. I may be incorrect about that, but you know, we'll see. Cheers, bud. I'll reply to you in 2 seconds. So that is going to start releasing soon. I hope you guys enjoy that. Again, it isn't WoW, but it is a classic game that it's very close to my heart, and it is an RPG game. I reckon you guys, most people I think that enjoy WoW will probably enjoy this one. So I'll leave it at that, and then sure I'll upload it and see what you guys think. I am going to be doing WoW content. I am thinking that I'm probably going to do a retail series, because I'd like to actually get into streaming. That's something that I'm quite interested in. And what I've noticed recently, and this is something that maybe it has actually been mentioned to me before, but I never really put a lot of thought into it. But I have noticed that other vanilla WoW content, I'm making noise. You go for it, bud. You go for it, and fucking sap everyone. Absolutely everyone. Don't kill them, but sap them frequently and often. Interrupt everything they're doing, because that's how you should play a rogue. That's the World of Warcraft that you play. And whatchamacallit, I am probably going to do some form of like series on retail, because I want to go through all of the endgame content over there. My friends are back on it and playing it, so again, follow the friends type of thing. Follow the leader, but that's where the crack is going to be. If I'm having fun, it's likely to be where the best content I'll create will be. So I am going to hop back on retail. Well, I'm back on it. I have been playing it for the past while. That's no lie, or no secret. But I have thumbnails and all that made up for a series for that as well. So I want to put them to use. but I want to see the end game content. So I'm going to do a leveling series through 100 to 110. And once I get to 110, I will probably do I don't know. I'll see how I feel. But I will go through the end game content that is available in it, of course. And then sure we'll see what we do from there. And then sure, you never know what might happen in the future. But this series will be continuing, just before anyone loses shits the bed and all that. Like, it's just going to change in the format in which you see it. So again, it's not going to be me running around doing quests, or it may be, depending if that's the topic of the day. I have no way of hitting except that. Well, doesn't that blow? Can I even make I can make a heavy wool bandage. How much does that give back? 161. Oh, that's rough. That is rough. Oh, I don't wanna, but I'm gonna, because I wanna just keep going, and I've no food, so meh. That was painful. That was... I wasn't happy I did that, but we're just gonna live with it. We're just gonna live with it, because, you know, interest in time and continuing the fucking episode. That really hurt my soul. That was... Could you just do that quickly and not take the extra couple minutes? Fantastic. Quick to this right now. So yeah, this series will be continued. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing at the channel now for the next wee little while. People keep asking me, will I be doing another leveling series? And I don't know. That's going to be my answer on that one. Stay tuned. And we'll go from there. He's over there. We need to hand these quests in. So we need to kill 6 more of these, 7 more plague hound runs. Yep. Nearly there. Let's cheap shot this one for something fucking different. Why not? Let's go. Ba, ba, ba. I can't even get to him. So we may well have to, just to be able to... Nice. Can I still do it? Isn't ready yet. Let's do all Sinister Strikes. Let's go crazy. Let's just get 5 stacks of combo points and then get a big, massive fist. Look at this crit. Are you ready? Really underwhelming. Okay, right. Sometimes when I say stuff like that, it happens in the game. It's like, this one's going to drop the item, and then it happens. But it didn't happen that time. I know I'm really disappointed. Oops, didn't mean to do that. We are going to pop evasion because I want to try and make my health last a bit longer. I wanted to go that much further. Some of you may think that was wasteful. To you, I say, shush. A shush, shush. Notice I clicked the spell as well. It's so good. Just give into your inner dark side and just click your spells. You know you want it. You know you want it. Feels good, man. Look at it. Stealth. And I clicked it. I didn't even hotkey it. It was so tasty. Anyway. More skins. I'm liking the fact that we're getting skins and stuff like that because we've totally exhausted our supply of them. So we need to skin pretty much anything we can get our hands on at the moment. Ugh. Let's do a couple of jumps over here. Okay, yeah, we've got bats. 5. We need 5 more. I see 1. Okay, there's probably going to be a couple more plague land. Yeah, there's more stuff over here. That's all. Gee. Cute. Christy, I might go AFK for a second. You go do a bio break. Oh, I had slice dice, but wasn't that great? Go do a bio break and get the day in and all that, because that's what you want to hear. And come back to full health, and then I'll continue from there. And I can probably do a couple of things that I need to get ready before I go. While I'm doing that, and we'd have our health back. So that's actually a pretty good plan. Or I could just use more health pots. Nope! It was totally worth. We haven't pickpocketed anything in a while. That kind of sucks. Oh, man. Nearly there. 3,700 more experience to go. Here's a load of plague hound runs.
I can't do that.
We are on the precipice of success here now. Joe-ho, we got a bit of fucking experience from the stuff on the lake. Closer. We're getting 400 experience a mob. So we are now 2,700 experience away from completion. Fuck me. And I have 800 health. So I am going to go AFK for a moment, and we will be back in a moment. Okay, and we're back, and we've got full health again, and we've got poisons. God damn it, man. The quest to not run out of poisons, I swear to Christ. Fucking whatever. We'll be at cap. We can make all the new wonderful poisons count. Doesn't know. I am indeed. Isn't that awkward? 1 second. If If you're wondering why I pause it when I'm replying to people, it's because like it's hard to formulate a response in my head while I'm still thinking of what I'm saying to you guys at the same time. So then I end up making a weird face and going while I'm trying to type something. You know, I don't. As entertaining as that may be for some people, it isn't necessarily entertaining for me. So. No, we won't do that. We won't do that. I just got really paranoid all of a sudden that I muted my mic, so I just have to make sure I checked it there. 7587. We're getting close. 3 more plague bats. I think that once we get our 3 plague bats done, I'm probably gonna go hand the quests in because I don't want to ding by like grinding out mobs. So we're gonna try and just pick off the plague bats here. 2 seconds. Oh no, that's not worked out well for us. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lose the aggro on this jerk. Hopefully the terrifying screech will have pushed us out of aggro range. Nope, I'm stuck. What the feck? Here we go. I'm making this harder than it needs to be. Fantastic, we lost the aggro on him. We can start moving back around. Slice of dice is still up. Yeah, alright, we're better off just going for the Sinister Strike, I reckon. Or the Eviscerate. Oh dear, could you not? Feck it. Dead. Fantastic. 2 more. What are we at? Oh, we are 1800 away. It's getting close now. It's getting close. I'm making it unnecessarily hard on myself. Maybe I should just grind it out. No, I'd rather hand in a quest. I think that'll be far more satisfying. No, will I? Won't I? I don't know. Oh, fuck it. Let's just kill everything. Boom. Pop this. Do that. Click this. Destroy everything very, very quickly. Don't fear me. Ah, motherfucking fear. You're a jerk, Plague Bat. You're a fucking jerk. Nobody likes you and your shenanigans. Your plaguery. Plague Bat. Fucking. Sometimes the words just happen and I don't believe it until I've heard them myself later on. Here we are. Fantastic. Boom. I am going to use another potion now shortly to get some health back because meh. Needs to be done. Needs to be done. Okay. 1 more plague bat. There it is. Victory is within sight. This plague bat. This is the one. Can I make this a raid? Can I mark him with like a skull or something? Oh man. Whatever. It's fine. I'm totally underwhelmed by that. Yeah, we would have liked it to have pop the markers there. Okay. So what we're going to do now is, once we kill this jerk, I know we still need a couple of plague and runs, but they actually spawn by period. So once I hand these quests in, we'll finish it off. But I don't want to grind it out by just doing mobs. I want to hand in the quest to ding. So that's it, we're going to do it. Okay, we are 349 experience away from dinging. So we're going to pop on our mount. We're going to make our way ever so north along the coast here. Hopefully not discovering anything along the way, which would give us, you know, experience. I dinged 70 on my first 70 ding that way. I discovered a place in Nagrand, and that's how I dinged up to 70, which was hilarious. But we're gonna hand in a quest to Tyrion Fordering up here, or what I believe to be his like dead body or a ghost of some sort. I'm not really 100% certain what's going on over here, but that's how we're gonna do it. Is Tyrion dead in the game? Actually, I could have swore that we saw like his grave like a while back, or maybe I'm getting confused with like one of the other dudes in the storyline. But meh, we're gonna make our way over here now. Boom. Are we far? No, not much further, is it? Who's texting me? Bugger. I done some of my work, by the way, in between the break there now, so that's what was Rogue is the worst class in the game. Absolutely 100%, unless you play a mage, in which case that's the worst class in the game, so, you know, get used to it. Dodge all of these plugins, which we're going to come back and kill now in a couple of seconds anyway, but like I said, I don't want to grind out the last level. I want to hand in the quest. That's how I want to ding. I want to do it right. I want to ding with a quest. That's how I'm feeling it. Okay. Anticipation. The end is in sight. Gets ganked. In before I get ganked. Server DC, server crash. No, there's Alliance players here. I think we're going to make it. I think it's going to happen. I think we're going to do it. I think I'm going to click this instead and just wait for this to do it. Because, you know, we got to, you know, optimally use our time here and our cooldowns. So we got to get our gold. What do we get? Got some marrow grain. That's pretty neat. That's a pretty interesting looking horse. Yeah. Mirador. Sure, there's a bit of story to that. Maybe I should pause it and look up some details about Mirador. What do you guys reckon? Do you reckon? Yeah, I should. Back in a second. So, Tyrion is currently in exile. That's why he's standing over here. And as it transpires, Mirador, his horse, will later bear him into a battle during Wrath of the Lich King, and is actually supposed to be grey. So the appearance of a chestnut horse here is actually a mistake that transpired in the creation of this game. Or it could also be conceived that this is Mirador Mark II. Like Aunt Fanny in the Ark series that I'm currently doing, who's Aunt Fanny 2 at the moment because Aunt Fanny died. And it was very, very tragic. Argentavises are bastards. But anyway, there we go. There was that lovely nugget of information. There's a silo. Remember we were talking about, fuck it, let's just do it. Come on, let's click it. Let's get it over with. Are we ready? Are we ready? Oh, the quest isn't complete. I can't do it. Right. Which one do we do it with? Which one are we going to go with the... We're going to go with the plague bats or the carrion things. I think they're a glorious looking creature. And if I was going to reach the peak of my physical prowess, I would like to reach it as a result of one of those physical creatures. So let's go with a carrion worm. Are we ready? Oh, it's going to be painful. I did. Oh, but wait. Is it done? Is it over? Can I stop? Can I go home? Is this it? Level 60. Fantastic. Finally made it. Fuck me, that took a while. Holy fucking shit. Done at last. How much gold are you going to give me now for completing this? Extra? 51 silver ain't bad. That's not bad. Holy fuck. We have a talent point as well, and I really need to look into actually where I'm going to put the rest of these talent points. That's the next thing, isn't it? Chance to apply poisons. Yeah, this is, like, fucked. I need to look up a kind of meta fucking talent setup, because this is all over the fucking place. We've got points in dodge and everything. If I'm having to use dodge, something's wrong. The tank ain't doing his job right, or her job right. So that's definitely something that needs to be looked at. Man, the damage dealt by your poisons. Fucking into that for the time being. Again, it's going to be adjusted. We have made it, ladies and gentlemen. Level 60. Read it and weep. Done. Dusted. Let's just, you know, ding. Oh, can I log off now? Can I stop playing? Can I just, you know, never come back? Never play this game again? I think maybe that's what we need to do. I need to play, I don't know, like fucking a new video game. That's what I totally need to do. Let's go get fucking, let's go get an Xbox and start playing Call of Duty. That's what I need to do. Yeah, start recording that shit. Fucking delighted. This priest has killed all of these fucking plague dogs, man. It's fucking terrible. Fuck me. No, he hasn't. She hasn't. It hasn't. We don't know what it is. Fantastic. We kill a load of these. 4 of them? We need 4 of them. 4 of them, and then we can hand in the other quest and then we'll get out of here. It's been nice being in the Plaguelands, don't get me wrong. This has been wonderful, but I think that we need to go to the Burning Steps to get a couple more questions for Blackrock Depths and stuff like that. In order to get the rest of our quests for that on the go. I'm fucking delighted. I am absolutely fucking delighted. What a relief. Finally made it. Holy shit. It always really, it is a kind of like, it's a bittersweet moment when you finally get a character at the cap level. Because there's always that kind of moment of kind of, but there's also that moment of, oh, I'm done. There's no more leveling. Now I just have to get gear and stuff like that. But gear and all that kind of shit is fun too, so that's what I'm looking forward to now. Let's get this shit on the dead. Is the quest not completing? Is that, No, it is. It's just not tracking at the moment for some reason. Is it because I'm at cap? Woot. Woot. What? Woot! Great success. Ew. 2 more of these bad boys. Well, we'll even pop some rent. We'll just get it done so I can hardstone out of here. Dead it. So, I think the next episode, like, a lot of you guys are saying I should focus on gear and stuff like that, but my next episode, I really want to get my mount. So I reckon the next episode is probably going to be something to do with like gold creation or something like that, like how to make it or something like that, or like a good way of making it, or I don't know. It won't necessarily be the most efficient way, and it may not necessarily be an original way, but I don't think anything can really be considered an original way in a game that's out since 2004, but I don't know, we'll figure something out that'll be pretty neat. And then there's definitely going to be an episode on getting the PvP, the title of Sergeant. So that has to occur. Can I have 1 plague dog, if you do not mind? Oh, hey, you just spawned in. I totally messaged like a GM there and was like, could you spawn me a plague dog? Because fuck this game, because it's taking too long. That totally happened in the middle of all the Blizzard DDoSes, and there's only 50 players playing. And there's new hardware coming apparently. You know, all the other fucking memes that fucking this server has. Can you rupture, please? Is that a thing? Can we? Lovely stuff. Is this the last one? Now we can get out of here. Fantastic. It is tracking. It's just not tracking here for some reason. Strange. Lovely. Mount back up. We're going to pop back over to Tyrion now. Tyrion. So he's exiled, so he's not dead. So, like, does he join... Is it the Argent Crusade then in Wrath of the Lich King? For the first time that Nax ever came out? Because that's a thing. That's my favourite one of all of them. Every time everyone's like, Nax was what, like, and then people are like, Nax was whatever. And like, it's the really strange ones that just have no connection or connotation with whatever people are talking about in the fucking chat. That's my favourite. Boot. Boot? Woot. Did I not skin that one? Ooh, no. I need your skin, because you're going to pay for a super fast horse. Grab that. Or my capacity to get on when you won't necessarily pay for the horse. That's something I actually haven't factored into my thoughts. I haven't factored in the whole, you know, getting the actual horse itself. I've only thought about the riding, the training. Okay, we're gonna have to worry about that. Still having a bit of a moment here. You know, we finally fucking done it. We made it! And it was all because of the carrion grub. Carried us through it, man. Carrion, carried, get it. Why aren't you grey? The wiki said you should be grey. According to, it's apparently in some novel. I don't know, it was grey. Hello, Mr. Exile. What did you do that got you fucked out, I wonder? Boom, give me extra gold. Yeah, so. Oh, he has a quest. Redemption. I'm intrigued. What's the total choice for no identity? I had to be certain that you'd be chosen. A few people I've forgotten a hermit. What of your identity? My son Talon was only a child when I was found guilty of treason and banished from the Alliance to live in exile. He took place as Lord of Madrinhold. When a cruel twist of fate joined the ranks of the Scarhold, he's now their High Lord human. That is terrible. And he was kind of an aberration of the Order of the Silver Hand. He must believe me human. Yeah, that's a good man. He needs guidance. Remember that? What is it? I will do. Well, because yeah, it's a quest. Cause, you know, fucking why not? Give me gold. 5 gold, or silver, that's not bad. Shout to Undercroft. Remember Talon's hammer. He was scattered from his past. It's your warhammer, an exact replica of my own. I was banished for treason. Taken to my false grave. Oh, so it is a false grave at the Undercroft where I buried my hammer. So that's in the Western Plaguelands. I know where we're heading. Wait, travel to this Undercroft at the Eastern Plague. Oh no, that's directly kind of south of us, isn't it? So we should go and get that. Yeah, fuck it, let's go do that now. Why not? I know where that is. That's like here. Yeah, dude, I know my way around the map. Totally, I'm great at this shit. Level 60, man. So like, all of those dungeons that people were only taking level 60s to, we'll probably be able to get to go to now. And once we get there, they'll be like, oh my god, your gear is shit. And I'll be like, meh. Whatevs. I think my gear is shit. You should see my talent tree. I don't know. I think we have points in some of the stuff that we should, but we've definitely wasted points in things that we shouldn't. So it's definitely reduced the like amount of DPS that we're actually able to put out. So that has to be fixed. Oh, 14 seconds and we can click this thing again. We're gonna have to hit that up again. We have a few greys that we want to vendor now as well. Actually, just 2 seconds. 324. So we need... Probably gonna need about 600 gold, realistically, because I don't know how much the mount is gonna cost. It may not cost that much. I don't think the mount will cost like 100 gold. But I'm saying that because it's, you know, fucking air on the side of caution. So that's a whole lot of leather. I have a couple of ideas about how I'm going to generate this income, but I'm going to showcase a couple of different methods that I can go about. And I'll probably utilize a few different methods in order to keep it fresh for me as well. Because you don't want to just fucking grind it out, suffer the whole way just to get your mount. Because that's going to be shit. Like, you want to do different and interesting things to keep it fun. So, what level are you? 58, not level 60, eh? But you're a priest and you ran by me earlier and you didn't get me, so I ain't going to do shit to you. I might slap you though, that could be fun. He's in combat though, it won't work. Nearly at the Undercroft. I'm going to complete this part of the quest, and thank you. I'm going to complete this part of the quest, and then I'm going to probably wrap this episode up here. I want to follow the quest line of what's happening here and now. I'll go with bring you guys along for the ride too. And we'll just see what happens with Tyrion Fordring, because I am interested. Because I found it strange that he was exiled, and I want to know why he was in exile. And I have a feeling this chain quest is going to lead into something probably in Scholomance or something like that as well. Hang on. Where is it? In the bottom? I don't think it's in the bottom. I think it's like at the back of it. I might just pickpocket a few of these jerks for some silver as I go. So that's something that you should be doing as a rogue every time you get a chance
I need to get closer.
Could you, please? Every time you get a chance to pickpocket one of these dickheads, do it. Here's his grave. So the hammer is most likely in. Yeah, there we go. Of course, there would be one. One of these lovely knockback fucking bastards.
Ah!
Don't do your head crack stun thing, because I fucking hate that shit. Come on.
I don't have enough energy.
Those are red, buckets are blue. Harambe's dead. I hope you died. See what I mean about world chat? It's a wonderful thing. It's just it's just full of like these wonderful sentiments, we'll call them. Oh my. I've got to kill you, don't I?
Out of
Okay, let's do it. For Tyrion Fordring! This is gonna end with all. As soon as that invasion wears off, I am fucking beyond. I have a feeling we only need to kill this guy. So all I need to do is survive long enough to kill that dude, and we're good. Have I got that equipped? No. But we got him down. That's the main thing. Slice, dive back up, pop eruption on this jerk. There was only 1 point, who cares? Just deal with it. If I can kill 1 or 2 more, then I'd be happy, man. I'm going to leave them there for somebody else when they come along. It's going to make life awkward on them. Oh. Let's end this series with it. Nope. Let's end with a bit of looting. You totally have the item. Talon's hammer. I want to read what it said on it. It's engraved. Engraved to my dear boy Talon with love fire. Oh, that's pretty neat. Okay, right, we got his hammer. We're going to make our way back up to him then. And then I'm going to wrap the episode up there. Okay, so when we come back, I'm going to be at Tyrion, and we are going to continue along this quest line just to see what the crack is with the storyline. And that's going to be a part of this series as well. I'm going to start exploring a lot of the storylines that I haven't had a chance to look at. I'm going to have a... I don't have it on me, do I? No. I'm going to finally use that Where Goes Gold. I'm going to show you guys how that thing works. That's down there in the Burning Steps. And I also want to go down there and start questing as well. I may go back through some of the older quests that we haven't touched on, and like some storylines that we haven't gone near, and I may actually look through some of them. Like there's a whole load of things that I can do at the moment with this, so it definitely ain't coming to an end. So anyway, thanks everyone for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed the leveling part of this series. I hope it's been fun for all of you. I hope it's been a nice trip down memory lane. It sure as fuck has been for me. And I hope you just continue watching. I hope you continue the next part of the series and what it's going to evolve into. And who knows, maybe there's going to be another leveling series coming up. I don't know. You don't know. We all don't know. We'll figure it out as we go along. Anyway, this has been Gibboeire, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, please leave a like down below and possibly consider subscribing to the channel. If you have any comments, questions, concerns about anything that you saw in this video, leave it down below in the comment section. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Take it handy.